First at 5, tough legal concerns surround the dismantling of the Reedy Creek Improvement District, which allows Disney to self-govern.
Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill last week abolishing special districts, including Reedy Creek.
WESH 2's Amanda Dukes reports some constitutional law attorneys question whether the state has overstepped its bounds.
When Governor DeSantis signed the bill that dismantles Disney's Reedy Creek Improvement District, he said it was intended to crack down on the practice of special districts being unfairly given special privileges.
It was really an aberration. No individual or no company in Florida is treated this way. And it's not right to have dissimilar treatment.
But the governor also expressed his upset that Disney has called for the repeal of Florida's parental rights in education law, a bill critics call the Don't Say Gay law. It bans classroom discussion of sexual orientation and gender identity in kindergarten through 3rd grade.
You're a corporation based in Burbank, California, and you're going to marshal your economic might to attack the parents of my state? We view that as a provocation, and we are going to fight back against that.
The motive behind the dissolution of Disney's special taxing district is significant because some constitutional law experts question if the state has violated Disney's First Amendment rights. Longwood attorney Larry Walters specializes in First Amendment rights. He says it's possible Disney could sue the state, claiming it was punished for taking a stand.
If Disney can prove that that's what happened, that there was a retaliation against Disney by the state of Florida, who sought to take away a benefit that the government had previously given to Disney, that might set forth a retaliation claim under the First Amendment.
Walters acknowledges even if Disney did file suit, it would be a tough battle. He says issues of motive and intent are notoriously tough to prove in court. In Orange County, Amanda Dukes, WESH 2 News.
And it was a long road leading up to this. Here is how we got here. The Parental Rights in Education bill, dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill, was filed in the Florida legislature back on January 11th. And as it made its way through the state legislature, it gained national attention. Those who oppose it say it unfairly targets the LGBTQ community because the bill bans talk of sexual identity in some grade levels.
Disney has a big influence here in Central Florida, and many employees voiced their frustration when company executives did not speak out against the bill. On March 10th, CEO Bob Chapek said that he opposed the bill and would talk to the governor about it.
And despite this, the bill passed, and Governor DeSantis signed it into law on March 28th. And when Disney issued a statement voicing its opposition, lawmakers sought to take away Disney's power by getting rid of special districts.
Just last week, on April 22nd, the governor signed the bill to get rid of Disney's special status. It is slated to take effect next year.
And WESH 2 has been staying on top of this story. Last week, we explored the impacts that this could have on Orange and Osceola counties. You can find those stories and much more on our website, WESH.com.